Hi, this is Dana. Welcome to my live stream. The subject we want to start out with tonight is Jaclyn Hill and Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics lipstick launch. Probably, hey Aaron, probably everybody has heard about what has happened with Jaclyn's lipsticks. But first of all, I wanted to give a little background on her. She collabed with Becca and Morphe, and she grew up in Illinois. Her father and mother and brother and sister moved to Tampa after her father said he was called by God to be a missionary and an evangelist. For the next several years, they traveled to countries including India and Honduras to preach Christianity. Hill has been estranged from her father since her parents' divorce in 2012. She was homeschooled during her childhood. She attended college in Sarasota, Florida, where she majored in photography. She worked as a freelance makeup artist in a MAC cosmetics store, which my daughter has actually visited the store where she worked at when she was working there. In 2011, she started her YouTube channel. It became well known because of its celebrity makeup tutorials. And she filmed a video with Kim Kardashian West, which has been one of her most viewed videos. And as of 2019 in April, she had 5.8 million subscribers. Her collabs have been in 2015. She collabed with Becca to release a highlighter called Champagne Pop, which my daughter and I own. And beauty retailer Sephora sold 25,000 units of the Champagne Pop within 20 minutes of its release. In 2015, she also collabed with Morphe, creating a palette containing her favorite Morphe shadows. And here it is. We have it. It's well loved.
First collab you ever had with them.
First collab. That's the first collab Jaclyn ever had with Morphe. She released a makeup brush set in 2016, a second eyeshadow palette called Jaclyn Hill X Morphe in 2017, which we had that one also. And all these products sold out quickly. And in June 2018, a year ago, she released her Vault collection. She said that the shadows were shadows she didn't choose for her Morphe X Jaclyn Hill palette. And they too sold out quickly. Her collaborations with Becca and Morphe were reported to have sold $10.7 million and $12.2 million. Lot of coins there. Lot of coins. And in 2019 May, she announced her cosmetic line, which is the primary subject of what we're going to talk about tonight. And that's her lipstick release. And I have some questions on my mind that I'll throw out. And the first one is that does anybody think that she needs to recall the products? Yeah, Erin's got a wrench. She's the bomb.com, just like you. And another question I have is, does anybody think that she needs to do a video explaining instead of just saying, she tweeted out this evening that she was looking into things and she wanted to be accurate, and she would,
A response is coming.
a response would be coming. It is incredible that somebody who's supposed to be folks like you and me, and we know that she's really not because she's made multi-millions of dollars, but like I said, should the makeup be recalled, the lipsticks? That's the question that I ask. And should she make a video right away and stop BSing around?
But this isn't her first time doing this.
Yeah, this is not her first time doing this and passing the baton or the blame to somebody else.
You
And
have the Becca eyeshadow palette?
yeah, I have the Becca eyeshadow palette right here. Got that too.
That was recalled because it's something screwed up.
Yeah, that palette I just showed you was recalled because it was something wrong with it. We kept ours.
But don't use it.
Right, but we don't use it. Hi, Jen. And the next thing I have is her Becca highlighter
That's
palette.
Aaron's mom.
Yeah,
Jean is Aaron's mom.
yeah. Her highlighter palette. So we are not enemies. We're fans. And we've give her our hard-earned money. And we just don't have an unlimited amount of money to spend on these things. How about you? Another question that crosses my mind, do you think that some of her products are a bit pricey? Perhaps. That's my thoughts.
The eyeshadow palette, like the Becca one,
Yeah.
was almost $50.
Yeah, the Becca eyeshadow palette was almost
Show it
50.
to them, some people are pointing it out.
Yeah, the small one I just showed you was almost $50. That right there. And we just don't have an unlimited amount of money. We love makeup. We love the eyeshadow. We love highlighters. We love foundation. We absolutely love lipsticks. So I'm just a bit overwhelmed by her, what it seems to be lack of care. Thank you for saying that, Aaron. It was ridiculous, and it was junk, and it should have been recalled. Yeah, Maybelline. I used Maybelline mascara last night in my eye look, and I got it in the clearance section of my local Kroger store. I'm not embarrassed to say that. But they have some good products that are lower cost and more affordable. Hopefully, we're not going to be out in the street tomorrow, but none of us ever know what's going to happen. And I just think something needs to be done about it. She needs to find herself accountable and responsible, because it's not like this Morphe palette that had Morphe's name on it. It's not like this Becca palette that had Becca's name on it. These lipsticks have her name on them. Is the palette growing something? Probably so. We don't use it anymore.
But it's looked wrong ever since I got it.
Yeah, it's looked like wrong, like maybe little stuff was growing on it or something like that. But we still bought her products after that because we absolutely love a Jaclyn Hill tutorial. But lately, I feel a bit used because she's been back on YouTube, back on her channel, putting out videos for subscribers like myself, and I am still a subscriber. And I feel a bit used because was she just doing that to sell her lipsticks? They are gross. Some of the most famous, and that's not the word I'm really looking for, but trustworthy YouTubers are taking their videos down.
The pictures are horrendous.
Yeah, it kind of just grosses me out. I mean, you could tell there were hairs like down in that lipstick. It doesn't seem like to me that we've been told the truth. She said that her quality control people wore white cotton gloves, and that's what people were seeing on their lipsticks. That doesn't seem logical to me. Like I said, I think she needs to do something about it. And because of our problem with this Becca palette that we paid so much for, it made us leery even of buying her next release, which was the big eyeshadow palette like this Morphe one, only nicer. It was white in color. And so we did buy it. And like I said, we don't have an unlimited amount of money. And even the people that do, they don't want to think that you're being used, so you'll buy a tube of lipstick.
But we did buy like extras because people, like that Becca one, because they couldn't afford it. It was made to sound like it would only be for sale one time.
Right. Mary has brought up something. Thank you, Aaron, for saying you think that she's a liar. It ain't looking good in her favor, I can say that. It's looking like she probably is. On that Becca eyeshadow palette that we bought that we had the issue with.
And the Morphe one, both.
And the Morphe one is that
I bought 3 of them.
She said it was only going to be out one time. It was limited. They call it limited release. And that wasn't the case. That's not what happened. I'm upset, and I think so is Mary, and rightfully so. I have heard that the FDA may be investigating this incident because it looks like a lot of the lipsticks are actually growing something. And that could be a health issue because you're putting the stuff on your mouth. That stuff could be going in your body. Anyway.
But what can be done to fix it at this point? What could you say or do?
What she could do at this point is to get on YouTube, and she could even go live. I'm sure she probably wouldn't because she has her own studio, But she needs to do a video right away, being accountable, and she needs to see that just like that Becca eyeshadow palette that I showed you that was recalled, that her lipsticks get recalled and that they don't get released to whatever the issue is until things are right, till the issue is taken care of 100%.
Why is she not mass losing subscribers?
Mary looked at her subscriber count here on YouTube for the past couple of days, and she has not been losing mass amounts of subscribers the way that James Charles did when he had the Dramageddon thing going
Or
on.
John Kutcher when he had his lipstick drama.
Or John Kutcher. She has been losing a few more than normal, but not mass amounts. Like, people, if you're going to give your money away, give it to me. Give it to me. Erin says she unsubbed from her.
I'm thinking the same because I can't think of any.
Mary said she's thinking the same thing.
I don't know how I trust her. I feel used.
Yeah.
She's always telling me something when she's on there.
Yeah. Anyway.
It makes me sad.
It does make me sad too. Mary said it made her sad. And I just hope that she'll do the right thing, because no one likes to feel used or taken advantage of. And that's about where I'm going to end it at for...
Add one thing.
Yeah.
The address on, if you peel like the sticker that's on it, the address is going back to Morphe. Like, it's hidden, but the address on these lipsticks.
Okay.
Which is
hot news flash before I jump off. On the bottom of the lipstick is stickers. If you take the sticker off the bottom, underneath her Jaclyn Hill sticker, the stickers are going back to Morphe. Just saying.
The address. Same address.
Huh?
It's the same address in Burbank, California.
Yeah, it's
exactly
the same address in Burbank, California. So, just saying.
And she lives in Florida.
And she lives in Tampa, Florida, where we used to live. Mary and I did, once upon a time.
Something seems wrong with that.
Yeah.
I have two theories. And even though no one can see me, I'll say them.
All right.
The first one, she legally couldn't release these, and she's had them ready, and they're old and been sitting in a lab and rotted because of her contracts with Becca, and then with Morphe, and like the vault, I think is coming up on a year.
Right.
So I think she just got out of her contract with them. I think that, or I think Morphe's like, oh, you want to do your own cosmetics line? We got you. How about we'll put some fancy, like, component around it, and we can just use our cheap ass ingredients, and nobody will know any better.
Yeah, I'll repeat that in case it wasn't clearly understood. Mary said that the thing that's crossed her mind and that she's thought about is Jaclyn's been under contract to Morphe, and that perhaps she was doing her own cosmetic line, and that she developed the Becca palettes and the Morphe palettes and was under contract and obligation to them, and that perhaps her stuff was sitting around in a warehouse waiting for her to announce her cosmetic line.
And like brands and showy and stuff like that. And,
Right.
and then now look at her.
Yeah, so Hate to end it on a negative note, but that's where I'm going to leave it tonight. On Saturday, I'll do another live stream, and I'll announce on Friday night what time that's going to be. And tomorrow on my regular YouTube channel will be Wisdom for Wednesday. So be sure and tune in. Remember to be kind to one another, and we love you. Bye.
Thank you, Aaron's mom.